reaction from President Trump's lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, who's lashing out at Special Counsel Robert Mueller over the New York Times reporting that White House counsel Don McGahn has cooperated extensively in the investigation and also downplaying the Trump Tower meeting, this time offering a new defense. So here's what Giuliani told my colleague Chuck Todd earlier.
If someone said, I have information about your opponent, you would take that meeting. If it happens to be from the Russian government, she didn't represent the Russian government. She's a private citizen. I don't even know if they knew she was Russian at the time. All they had was her name.
They knew she was Russian. I think they knew she was Russian. But
well, they knew it when they met with her, not when they set up the meeting. You told me, you asked me, did they show an intention to do anything with the Russians? Well, all they knew is that a woman with a Russian name wanted to meet with them. They didn't know she was a representative of the Russian government. And indeed, she's not a representative of the Russian government. If this is their case now for collusion, good luck, Mueller.
All right, figured that one out. Also, the White House dealing with the fallout over accusations by former White House aide Omarosa Manigault Newman. Now the story entering a second week in the news cycle. So take a listen to what she told my colleague, Reverend Tarkton, this morning, which seemed to take him by surprise.
There is really no real commitment to diversity in the White House, and he's unapologetic about it. Donald Trump is disingenuous about his engagement and his outreach. And in fact, I believe he wants to start a race war in this country.
Wow.
Big words there. Let's go now to NBC White House correspondent Kelly O'Donnell in New Jersey. She's got more reaction to, first of all, that New York Times report. Kelly, another good day to you on this Sunday. We had the president tweeting about this big time. We did about an hour and a half of his time going through a number of tweets out there. So what all is he saying?
Well, good to be with you, Alex. That certainly shows that this hit a nerve for President Trump, waking up this morning and going right to Twitter to attack the New York Times story that goes into great detail about the testimony given voluntarily by White House counsel Don McGahn. 30 hours over a several-month period cooperating with the special counsel Russia investigation. The president saying that he gave permission, allowing McGahn to testify, also compared the Mueller investigation to McCarthyism from another era when that former senator was trying to root out communism in a way that is certainly a stain on modern American history. So the president making that sharp comparison, also talking about the fact that he says no collusion, the repeated refrain from the president that he has not done anything wrong. The president wanting his supporters in particular to make this interpretation, to see cooperation as not somehow turning or flipping against the president. That's something that he tried to set out in his tweets today, that cooperation doesn't necessarily mean saying something unhelpful to the president, damaging to the president, even suggesting criminality by the president. Rudy Giuliani, the president's current outside lawyer, was making the rounds today, and he says that the president is pleased that McGahn did cooperate. Here's the former mayor.
The president encouraged him to testify, is happy that he did, is quite secure that there is nothing in the testimony that will hurt the president. And John Dowd told you that when he said he was a strong witness for the president.
That reference to John Dowd, who was previously the president's outside lawyer, and he was part of the strategy, really the architect of the strategy to say, cooperate fully, disclose documents, give the special counsel what is requesting in that early several months of the investigation that began in May of 2017, with the intent that that would hasten a quick resolution. Well, that has not borne fruit, but Dowd says that he believes that McGahn was a strong witness for the president. Now there's a different strategy with Emmett Flood inside the White House, who is suggesting that they not cooperate, not give access to witnesses, a real break in strategy. But Don McGahn came in that first era when he was testifying, and so today the interpretation from Giuliani and from the president was that he had a green light to do it and that no harm was done. Ultimately, we'll know when the Mueller report comes out if Don McGahn's testimony raised any issues that are a problem for President Trump. We just don't know that yet, despite the fact that Giuliani is insisting it was good for the president.
Well, to your point, the first time it's reported that he met with the counsel, McGahn, we're talking about, of course, that was back in October. So to your point about that was the ideology then. Let's get the meeting, and we will see again how that all plays out. Okay, Kelly, thank you for that. Let's go now. Joining me